Hey there, and welcome back to the Train of Thought, an educational monster train series where we fight the divinity in every run. So, I think I may have mentioned this recently, maybe in passing, but my SO has been watching a lot of wrestling lately, and this got me thinking about it a little bit. And I didn't really used to spend a ton of time back when I was young watching the initial versions of it, but I always have my favorites, right? Who I don't know, anyone who's a millennial, anyone who didn't like The Undertaker, what were you doing, right? So it's kind of crazy, but I was curious since I know I have so many viewers outside of the States, just what the reach of wrestling has been like for you all. Like, have you ever heard of it or seen it in any appreciable way? I know that they obviously do international stuff, but it always felt like a very it's kind of like how every single country has their own thing that you it's very popular in their country for televised events and things like that, and then you leave the country and maybe other people have heard of it, but they go, wow, what is that? And some of it carries over, of course, but some of it doesn't, right? I don't know. I don't want to like give any examples because I'm pretty confident that I might be just blatantly wrong. So I'm not going to because I think that I don't know enough to make an educated statement there. But I'm just kind of curious, like what kind of reach they have, and if anyone here is a viewer. It's interesting because there definitely feel like there are two waves of wrestling, right? There's the old guard, I think, which the vibe is very different. It's a lot of fun, but it just feels different. It hits different than the current ones do. The current ones, I mean, I also think are pretty great. Actually, I didn't know anything about it until she started watching some of it and explaining a bit to me, and it's pretty cool. Honestly, I was like, hey, you know what? I can get behind some of the story arcs. You know, you've always got the heels and you've got the fan favorites. You don't have any of like the you don't have any forces of nature, though, is kind of an interesting thought realization. I guess they don't want to step on the Undertaker's history legacy too much because you're never going to be able to replace that. But anyway, an interesting thought process that I had recently, just as far as what is going on there and how that's working. So I'm interested in all your thoughts if you have any. All right, what the heck are we doing? We're playing Monster Train. That's what we're really doing today. We're currently on a 218 win streak. Big number, go big. What else do we have? Our previous run was with, what's her name? Yeah, Shardtail Queen. It was Queen plus, oh, what was it? We had some, I think it was Root Seeds or Restore, one of the two. But anyway, it was this very solid mid roll. I just don't have anything particularly exciting to add to that. There just wasn't a lot there, honestly. We had an Endless plus 25 Welder Helper that was self-infused, which was nice, clearing waves with that. We had an Animus of Will infused into a Horned Warrior, had a Multi-Strike, a plus 25, some Rage Generation with Ritual and a Razor Sharp Opener. Then we had an Adaptive Mutation to set up for a very powerful Relentless phase. So, pretty good. I mean, we're definitely getting the value out of the Split Anvil I picked up, but otherwise, nothing really popped off in any crazy way. There was no big pickup that suddenly made everything else easier or whatever, so fair enough. Anyway, we're moving on to Windleton today. Nothing too crazy here. I wish this guy had better stats. The longer I play this game, the more I'm just bummed out by how low his stat numbers are. It's unfortunate. I really do feel like he needs for 3 space, it puts so much burden on your run to solve, and I guess it's fine, but you could take the same guy, make him 2 space, and I don't think it really breaks the balance. In fact, I think it makes him more internally like consistent with various other sorts of things, or you could give him a big stat buff, right? I wouldn't mind him having even half of Spine Chief's stat line, right? If he walked out with 70 hit points or something into ring 7 or whatever, that'd be great. But instead, he's walking out with 30. It's real tough. Anyway, that's just me rambling. Maybe that's something I should consider doing for the unofficial balance patch at some point. I am working towards a what is it called? I don't want to call it a final patch, but another patch at least. There's a few things I want to do, and I'm going to see if maybe I can hit that up during my winter break when I have a couple weeks off of work. Because between recording and a variety of other games I'm playing and just other things I'm working on, I don't really have a ton of time to go and just crack open the crack open old Visual Studio and start working on stuff. So maybe if I have some downtime during holidays, I'll hit that up. Anyway, spoilers, I guess, for people who don't follow Discord. I was saying that recently, so. Anyway, that's enough rambling. We're 5 minutes into this intro. Let's get in on it. So as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I've turned off the expert challenges. We're all set up. Random on the secondary. Cool. Let's go. All right, hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing good. I don't really have anything to add terribly. Been doing a bunch of recordings so far. I slept in, which was nice. Today is a holiday for me. It is Spanish Genocide Day, aka Christopher Columbus Day. Why that's still the day that the government in the United States takes off, I couldn't tell you. Most of the technology industry doesn't. It's just something baked into government structure for whatever reason. I think they really just wanted a holiday in October and couldn't think of a better one for whatever reason. So, I don't know. Anyway, that's what's happening. So I have a day off. I'm doing some extra recording. It'll be nice. I'm looking forward to it. Well, I'm actively doing it. I'm looking forward to more, possibly. We'll see how this run goes. Maybe it turns me off from it and I go play Baldur's Gate or something instead. But let's get in on it. Today we are Exile, Awoken, Exile, Wurmkin. It gives us pings, which is great. I think this is a good clan combo for Windleton in general. We're facing Plating Seal Daedalus, Cursefell, Patient Seraph. Patient is a challenge, but we do have answers baked into clans if we can draw them, or rather see them. We have Restoration, Detonation, Shelter, and Pyrogrow for cards. Pyrogrow is excellent, paired with Root Seeds. Big fan of that. That's Ember solved. Basically, this gives me back a draw relic later on in the game, which is huge. Shelter is always solid. Restoration, Detonation, having some healing is always worthwhile here. Happy with that. Yeah, cool. All right, temples today are 2, big gap. 2, then big gap, then 5, 6, and 8. It's all good, nothing too crazy. Big gap in the mid game, though. Not a fan of that. It's fine. At least we'll probably want to try to get something done on Ring 2, but it's unlikely we have 2 banner units by then, unless we hit everything we need out of the gate, like unit draft plus banner situation. Dupe on 8 is Magic Side, nothing special. A good Steel Shop on 7 with a Vortex. Magic Shop on the other side, it's fine. Another good Steel Shop on 6. Competes with a Hellvent Cavern situation. Nothing crazy there, but it's fine. Trinket Shop, Horde, Caverns. That's pretty strong if I have the money to use it on Ring 5. Competes with a Magic Shop that's pretty weak. No removals on Ring 5, notably, which is unfortunate. That Trinket Shop is nice, as long as maybe I can afford 1. I don't know, I guess we'll see. Good Steel Shop again on 4. That's the 3rd good Steel Shop? It's pretty unlikely you see like that. Means we're pretty likely to hit a multi-strike somewhere, but depends on if we even need one, right? You know, hard to say. Last dupe is on 4 as well. It's a pretty bad one, but it is there. Double magics early. Awoken banner on the steel side on 2. Wurmkin banner on this magic side on 2. And then we have the Awoken banner with a magic side on 3. So, magic shops in general are very strong with Windleton because you really want to upgrade root seeds. It's always nice to have. And I've even done things like X5 to a -1 root seeds before, just because it's that good. It's not amazing. It's nowhere near having the huge hit and then duping that a billion times, but it's something. Well, I'm not going to click Priory's Cloak, so I guess we take Channel Heart. It might not do anything, but maybe we get forced into Thornlord here. We don't. We see Strangler, so I'm going to click Strangler. We'll make the decision on Predator or Thornlord later. It should be fine. It gives us a stronger early game, which I very highly value. I have heals. We can take Mark of Invasion. This will hurt, but it's okay. The Dead Relic is unfortunate, but it's fine. Let's hit the man. We're going to do some damage up here. Take the root seeds. I will Pyrogrow on this. Yeah, it's fine. We're going to take some hits from Clergy, but I'm not really scared of them. As long as I can get money onto Echo Break down there, it's good. I will play the Shelter, stop some of this damage. It's fine. I'm looking to hit my, what are they called? Restoration detonations. It's going to be very important to me. Let's ping something middle. Seems good. Play a Train Steward downstairs. I could have played that on his floor to save this damage, but we're going to always draw into one, which passes away if I play it perfectly. Excellent. I'm then going to Restoration Detonation up top, save all that health. Our goal now is strictly to Echo Break enemies downstairs. Play the Root Seeds because I do think drawing matters. Every card we draw is good. Yeah, play the Restoration Detonation, play the Root Seeds, Weight of Contrition, ping a guy in front. It doesn't really help that much, but it prevents me from taking a ton of damage, is an important takeaway. Root Seeds, definitely click this Shelter, get rid of the Weight of Contrition, and we get out of it. That turn looked bad until it didn't, but that tends to be how it goes. We certainly weren't that strong, but we get out of this taking no damage, so really nothing to go wrong with there. Cycle of Life in my opener? What the heck? It's not bad, I guess? Is it good? I don't think so. It's fine. It's expensive. I'm just going to take the Steel Enhancer instead, right? It's 0 cost, it's purple. I might still lean into purples. Yeah, weird. Cycle of Life in my opener is just like strange. Bogfly is bad. Let's grab the Bounding Echoes. It certainly will provide some value in this run. We need to find a... I'm going to go Magic Shot because I want to see Wurmkin banners, I think, here. A Keeper of Echoes in front would be very strong, right? If I have to make it like a Shard Soul Carver, that's also functional. Hey, speaking of Shard Soul Carver, there's my guy. We're going to click it. We can't stack them together right now, unfortunately, but that's okay. Ooh, let's check the temple first. Spell Chain, huh? Not really sure what I would Spell Chain here. What's my intrinsic pick? It's tough because I don't actually think you necessarily want Pyrogrow on turn 1. Intrinsic Bounding Echoes is never bad. It's pretty decent. We should maybe consider it. Now, what's the Spell Chain pick, though? You could -1 Spell Chain like a Root Seed. It's kind of fun. Spell Chain the Steel Enhancer. It's not bad. It's a little expensive, but we can't afford it with the Pyrogrow. None of these are terribly powerful, right? Okay. Well, first let's +10 an Echo. Ooh, actually +10 a Restoration Detonation. Just get a big heal out here. I think that's good. I'm going to take a -1 into a Root Seeds. We pretty much always want to do those when possible. Remove Consume. Not sold on that being useful here. Permafrost. Okay, I mean, we do get the Permafrost Intrinsic Bounding Echoes, and that is a bit interesting to me. That is a bit interesting. I'm going to 10 an Echo Break here. It is useful. I want to be able to use... I get magic in the middle. I'm not afraid of spending here. So, go ahead and Intrinsic Permafrost here. I don't have necessarily amazing hits, but it's good to be able to line them up like that. Let's not take this Spell Chain. It's hard to say no. Yeah, let's do it. I at least have infusions in my line. It's fine. So, okay. The plan now is take money. Where our goal here is to Strangler upstairs. Or Strangler downstairs, rather. 8. You can save it in the front. It's a lot of damage that comes in, right? Right. So I think we train Steward. The question you have to ask yourself, if the 7/7 always kills Train Steward, then he's taking 5, 14 is 19, 20, 29 if I play Windleton downstairs. That's okay, right? So if I do this order, he lives... Oh, he kills himself. Oh, because he swings on front, so he takes 12. I'm honestly not terribly mad about it. He clears a whole wave. It's okay. Now it's... Right. Now it's going to be rough. Our goal now is to kill enemies. So we need to ping something. Let's ping the 5/1 first. I'm then going to Root Seeds to draw cards. I'm going to save everything else here. We get the Collector, which is pretty cool, in my opinion. Okay, now I can save 5 Pyre health by... Actually, 8 Pyre health by pinging in the back here, which is good. Let's go ahead and keep playing everything here. I'm gonna take the Bounding Echoes here so that I get the Pyre Grow on this turn, and then the Restoration Detonation at least provides some value. I take damage here, but we will beat Relentless, I'm confident. Yes. Punch the man, punch that man. Root Seeds up top. Play a 10 health Shatter. Shelter, rather, not Shatter. Yeah, we beat him in Relentless. I have little fear. Toss the Train Steward in front. Honestly, just shoot him. It's better that way. He was dying in 1 round anyway, so it's kind of whatever. Yeah, cool. Good. Honestly, fine. Alright, we took 12. Most of that was from... Let's see, 3, 6. I took 6 damage of that, so 6 of this damage was from the trial. I think that's a fine trade. I'm okay with that. Another purple steel. Hey, I'm taking Sting. You can't stop me. I have Channel Heart. I'm taking Sting. Echo Transfer is very powerful. Yes. Yeah, we'll click that. That's good. Do more damage. I like that. I go left here. The money is valuable because I'm immediately translating this into -1s and stuff. We will take money in the middle almost certainly. I'm going to take the -1 into a Root Seeds for sure. Another +10 and an Echo Break. Really, it's just nice having extra hits there. Let's go ahead and look at the banner. Shattered Shell, Animus of Speed. None of these are really it. I want Wurmkin units here. These are all backline supporter things. Whatever. Let's re-roll. I don't think the Stack Stone is the play. Remove Consume? Again? I don't think so. I'm going to take another -1 into our Root Seeds here. Make most of them free. I'll 20 consume 1 of my Echo Breaks, I think. Nice getting rid of something. And then let's look in the caverns. See what we get. A rare draft. Now that's interesting, right? A rare draft. Stygian is pretty good here. Umbra, also pretty good here. If I hit Trample Stone. It's pretty much just Trample Stone, though. Hellhorned. There's a lot of bad things in Hellhorn that don't synergize here. I don't love that. But Stygian has a lot of stuff, right? Ancient Synergy, we've got just power plays. Siren Song would be good. It helps with Patient. Yeah. I mean, Ancient Synergy is good. We'll click it. Yeah. It's not purple, sadly, but that's okay. We could make it purple if we have to. I also did spend all of my stuff there, so let's money up so that I can do something at this upcoming steel shop. We'll take space so I can combine my floor together here, which is good. Otherwise, currently they are separated, which is, you know, not great in my opinion. We can just put Windleton downstairs for the time being, I think. And then play Shard Soul Carver upstairs. Even if he does get hit, I'm not really that upset about it. It's fine. Okay. We're going to blast downstairs. Great. I'm going to go ahead and play Bounding Echoes here. So I can do Root Seeds, Echo Transfer, which is good. I like it. I would like a... I was going to say I would like a Train Steward here, but we didn't get it. Instead, let's play Ancient Synergy and just kill some enemies. And I guess I'll drop Pyrogrow here. Okay. Hey, fair enough. We get Train Steward upstairs. Ooh, I need to Echo Break downstairs. He lives. Good. We're going to stop this damage coming in up top. Pop the Echo Break into that damage shield. Looking good. Alright, cool. We have enough damage coming through that I think a Train Steward solves this. He actually does hold together. Incredible. 3, 5. I could just kill a guy, which is nice. I do think we want to play Train Steward upstairs with the shelter here. That's good. I'm going to pop this guy downstairs. Hey, wait, why does the math check out? 4? 4, 4. Oh, no, I ruined it. Ah, I did the math wrong. Oh, everything's terrible. Oh, it's bad. Everything is bad, in fact. Oh, it's terrible. I ruined everything. It's all good. We have a 76, 60 something in the back there. I just might take damage for it. Never mind. Never punished. Never punished. I could stop this 4 coming in, actually. Nah, I think the Root Seeds is stronger. It's good. Cool. Alright, we did it. Amazing. It looks bad until it doesn't. The universal truth of the game. Now, most importantly, I need to Echo Transfer after I shelter, so let's plan on... What's the most optimal route? I'm definitely getting more damage out of our Root Seeds. Alright, we actually win there. All good. Then we do ping and ping, followed by shelter, followed by an Echo Transfer, and we get through this combat. Yes. Good job. Well done, my friends. We managed to take 0 damage still. Adaptive mutation with no payouts? Perfect insanity is rough. Wurmkin etchings? I have no real loop here. Shelters, I guess, with the bounding echoes, I suppose? I don't know. I don't think those are that great, right? That doesn't add too much. I could maybe play this Perfect Insanity. I mean, I actually should be able to play it if I could permafrost it. Let's go ahead and grab this. This actually probably pays out here. Okay. Wurmkin banner. So, I think the play is you grab the Husk Hermit here, and we put the Carver inside the Husk Hermit. And if I draft into a Keeper of Echoes, then I just immediately remove the Hermit, basically, is what I'm imagining here. Right? Because then we do Carver into Keeper. Yeah. The Hermit's not incredible, but at least it does some value here. I have to take space, plan around it. Assembling my floor will matter here. And we go right, of course. I'm going to look in the temple. We get a, hey, multi-strike is good. Removals are good. Look at the Horde first. Oh, I get a draw relic. That's actually extremely helpful. Yeah, I mean, I get a draw relic. Great. Excellent. I get Predator here. Okay, Predator's fine. We're going to look at the Wurmkin banner. Oh, I see the Keeper. Okay. So, with the Keeper, the plan is to put Carver into Keeper. This is good because it's stats into Windleton. Yes, and then he's frontlining here. Cool. I'm going to grab the Keeper. We're going to immediately dump this Husk Hermit. I planned around this. The Carver gives +1 space, so I still play on bottom or whatever. It's fine. We cut the Hermit here. I'm going to cut a Train Steward. That is a Hermit. That is an unfortunate opportunity cost that we needed to do. I'm going to go ahead and put the multi-strike into Keeper here. It's nice to have it. He's the one who will be using it most. I'm going to reroll. I'm going to take this +25 here. He needs to not immediately pass away. The multi-strike on him will help a lot into Fell. And we feel pretty strong after that, right? I feel pretty good. Mark of Invasion, yes, please. This is a good combat because nothing prevents me from playing on other floors. Let's go ahead and Bounding Echoes on this turn. I think it's very strong. We're going to drop the Keeper first in front here. Then we get Windleton down. Then I get the Echo Transfer here, which I'm actually putting into the front unit because of obvious reasons. I want to ping out bottom floor. Good. Get rid of Big Scary Man. Okay. I get the Collector. Incredible. Collector is good. I do want to buff upstairs. We'll just drop the Carver because he may as well get played here. Ooh, nice. Pyrogrow, let's go. Great. Cool. Okay. Now we have a very bad turn. That's all right. I still do want to play up there. I'm going to drop the Carver middle, get the Ancient Synergy. It's okay. Couldn't afford it. All good. This thing kills up top, which is fine. I'll take that because it lets me get the kill upstairs as well. I'm going to go ahead and ping. We root seeds, and then I shelter here. I mean, note that I could play Perfect Insanity here, right? So this is a great example of this card is playable, and that's excellent news. Okay, now I do think they're in this particular instance, I do want to buff in front. Single sting pushes damage through. I then Echo Break to pop this friend. We can keep Carver alive. We can play out some other stuff, and it's fine. We're looking pretty good here. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I cannot get Perfect Insanity on him here, which is okay with me. Right? That is okay. I'm actually going to buff up the front here, I think. True. In fact, I am going to just Perfect Insanity this middle loser. Get rid of him. I'm good with that. We take zeros on this then. And then we just continue charging. If I'd been smart, I would have sheltered first, but I was not smart. We did lose some armor there. That is an unfortunate ordering. I mean, again, this actually does not matter. We are completely fine here. I gotta charge 50 through this guy. I'm good with that. Sure. And I can ping a couple times in the back, which doesn't really do anything. Just ping in the front. It's fine. Shoot the boss. All good. Cool. Okay. Yeah, easy win. Actually, amazing. Because, you know why this is amazing? There's Perfect Insanity the boss into oblivion. Cool. We did actually draw it on the right turn, so it was super easy mode. Cool. Very good. Edge Prior, no. Focus Growth, if you were purple, I would say yes, but you're not. I have Restoration Detonations already. I don't need to grab a healing card. Okay. Force Contamination, I think, is going to be good. Yes, we'll take it. Cool. Divine Artifact says, it's hard to argue with Divine Emblem of the Exiles. That makes this next combat guaranteed. I'm going to click it. I do love me a Divine Emblem of the Exiles. It's very strong. I could afford a trinket here. There are some decent ones. Or I could go Magic Shop. Permafrost on Perfect Insanity would be incredible. Holdover, where? Where would Holdover go? Not really sure what I would hold over, but at a minimum, I can safely say that, like, getting cost reductions on Ancient Synergy is big. Yeah, let's go right. I think it's fine. The Magic Shop provides so much value here. Oh, we also just hit a -2, which I will put into Ancient Synergy right away. Man, -10 a 10 in piercing, huh? Really good. Actually, really strong, in fact. I'm just going to go ahead and click that, I think. That is a really strong card. You could argue that it goes into Restoration Detonation or something too, but we're not doing that here. Yeah, I'm going to upgrade the heck out of this right there. That's excellent. I do also want to infuse the Carver in here. This is important. I was planning on this. We're already at 110, which is very expensive, but I think that we're going to be fine. Make the last root seeds free. 20 consume an Echo Break. Seems good. Cool. Double stack. Ooh, buddy. Yeah, double stack that Force Contamination. That'll be strong. Reroll this. We hit the Permafrost, which 100% goes in Perfect Insanity. And I'm going to -1 the Force Contamination now. And this seems like... That's great. We're doing well. Now, I still don't answer Patient very well. So that will be the next challenge to overcome, but that's okay. We can solve that problem later, right? Let's move on. I just spent so much money. but I feel strong. And I think that this multi-strike doesn't even matter, so I'll take it. I am looking for soul-crushing guilt or something like that. So let's plan on finding that when we can. See what we can do. It's crazy because I actually think the Keeper might be stronger in the back right now because we don't have multi-strike on Windleton. He swings first. I actually think this is true. We're going to go ahead and do that then. Just going to shoot a man downstairs then. Sure. Alright. Keep the scaling going. The pings are worthwhile here. We'll go ahead and shelter. Sting. Sure, why not? Seems good. Okay. Good. Let's keep the buffs going. Hey, there's Pyregro. Love that for me. I can... we actually clear the floor here, which is amazing. So then instead I'm going to get the Train Steward shot, and we're going to shelter upstairs for 14 armor, and feel pretty good about that. Cool. I'm looking to basically scale as high as this will let me. This is a pretty good Bounding Echoes turn. I don't think I need to go crazy on it. We just need to make these better overall. Drop in this Echo Transfer, I think. It's strong. You ping a guy and we clear him. Excellent news. Play the purples out. Very cool. I do think we just play the Force Contamination here. There's no reason not to. And then he gets blasted. It seems pretty good to me, right? Ancient Synergy is huge power. Clears it out. We get the Train Steward, the Train Steward. Top floor is good. We blast here. Seems strong. Yeah, seems good to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You thought I was kidding. But while you thought I was kidding, I studied the blade. 4 health. How you feeling there, champ? You gonna make it? That's nice. I like it. I'll go ahead and play the Force Contamination. I don't really care. All good. My guy's got 4 hit points. Good night. Good night, Crystal Cloak. Get stung. Alright, that works for me. Cool. You know, Golden Vault is unlikely to be valuable. You could argue I should sell it, but this does mean that in the case where my floor falls apart, I can at least pay for some turns of combat. I think it's at least worth more than 25 gold to me, so I'm going to grab it. You know, purple focus growth is good. Like I said, if I was purple on the previous draft, I might have grabbed it. It's just nice. I'll take it. That's a good pickup. Soul Cripple, I don't think so. Unfortunately, no Soul Crushing Guilt yet, which is the easy answer to Patient. Unfortunate. We're going to go left then. What am I looking for? A dupe on something powerful? I don't want to take too many shards. I'm a little concerned about it if I don't have an answer to Patient. Let's see what the Caverns gives us. I'll trade Pyre Health for money. Yeah, sure. Seems good. Okay. It's fine. -2. Oh, -2 on focus growth is very nice. I get an intrinsic. Huh. Well, is there another thing I would like to connect the... Ooh, intrinsic Echo Transfer is really strong with that intrinsic... What is it? Bounding Echoes, right? It guarantees that this is the purple that I get to play. I do want to take this -2 on focus growth. I think I will grab that. I'm going to make him strong. I don't think this intrinsic provides enough value here. Let's go ahead and dupe something. You could argue it should be Ancient Synergy. I don't think it is. Yeah, I don't think it is. This is strong, obviously, but this isn't answering Patient blows my brains out kind of situation. So, now what does answer that? I mean, Ancient Synergy is good, but 15 shards, I don't think it's that good. But Forced Contamination, Now, I do like that Force Contamination quite a bit. I think we can click that card, have another one of those as a treat. I'm pretty confident that we're going to be able to insta-kill Fel based on that, which is great news. I'll take it. I do think this is Keeper in front here. Oof, by the way. Fel giving me that curse on turn 1. We're going to play bottom floor for sure. Oof, indeed. Well, I guess I'm just taking 5 damage. That sucks. There goes 25 gold, I guess. I'm going to put the Keeper in front on this one. No, there goes 25 gold. Well, it's fine. We need to at least stop taking more damage, though. That's the important one. I am going to just burn the Bounding Echoes on this turn here. I need to be able to play this Echo Transfer. We're going to play cards. I'm going to... Let's see. Click the cards. Let's just go ahead and shelter first and then play the Echo Transfer. It's fine. Sure. I think that's good. Okay. We're going to buff in front. Ping in front, which saves a lot. I guess I could have just insta-killed this, in fact. Let's play the Ultimate Penance, because I don't feel like having anything go wrong there. We at least clear the floor out. It's fine. I could have Perfect Insanity the boss. I probably should have. Actually. Huh. I would like... The problem is that Windleton is going to hit her, right? And he's not doing a lot right now. I'm over here because I drew both Force Contaminations. I think we're okay. Just play bottom floor. I think this will be fine for the time being. Let's go ahead and ping. Going to go ahead and Root Seeds. Root Seeds. Shelter. I want to stop this damage. And to do so, I blast Frontman and then blast Mid Guy. Yeah. Big numbers. Okay. Oh, now you give me Pyregrow. Awful. I am going to play... Fortunately, all of my Root Seeds are free, which is incredible. I can clear mid-floor pretty comfortably. Yeah, okay, we get through that. Good job. Okay, she comes downstairs. Now, I would really... I mean, I'm going to Perfect Insanity here. I think that's just smart. Play out a bunch of Train Stewards at long last. She is giving me another curse. I don't feel like playing this last Train Steward. I'd like 2 Ember for next turn, I think. Hey, look, I'm a genius. Hey, look, I drew the other one. What do you mean? That's terrible news. Absolutely terrible news. Well, heck. I don't feel like taking this damage. I think we push through 1,000, whatever that number is, right? I think we pull it off. Okay, it's unfortunate we don't draw particularly well, but I do think we win here. Especially because I do actually get to play another Perfect Insanity on the boss, which is kind of cool. So, turns out Perfect Insanity is doing pretty well here. I had to think about it a little bit to make sure I realized that connection, but Wildwood Tome is dead. I have Predator. Adaptive Mutation is not playing nicely on this run. Unearthed Remains would be good if it were purple, but it's not. I'm not paying this card for a double. It is nice in that it lets me stash more, but I'm spending them fast enough I don't think it's worth it. Card draw? Card draw. Card draw. Yes. I have Pyregrow. I'm okay. Let's go to another magic shop. Why not? I'd love to remove cards in this run sometime. I have 3 Train Stewards. But I think the magic shop is just objectively the best thing I could look at. I can take money and purchase removals, okay? Like, don't mess with me. I'm going to take the conscription notice because it might bait Patient. Seems good. We do get Predator 2 here. Okay, it's something. Patient is very scary to me right now. I don't have good answers to him. -1... Putting this in Perfect Insanity is nice. It is a card I want to play last after I've played a bunch of other stuff, which is good. Yes. Permafrost, again a permafrost. I don't think this one has any value. 20 consume, I could and probably should 20 consume once on the restoration detonation, I think. Sure, we'll burn it out. I'll spin this for a holdover. Holdover focus growth is mega card draw. This is nonsense power. It's very good. I'm gonna -1. Is this a +10? It is. I want a +10 for 30 health healed here. Sure. And I'll cut. There's one of these Echo Breaks I +10. I'm gonna put, yeah, there it is. -1 for it. There you go. And I'm gonna buy removals on Train Steward. And I think I'm going to take money for more removals on Train Steward. Well, I'm okay. I'm staying under 125 because I actually do fear... I do fear Patient here right now. We don't have the answers in any meaningful way, right? It's not what I like to see. Man, Wickless Tycoon, it's too bad I can't slot you on the floor, my guy. Yeah, we'll put this in this order. Buff this. I don't think I want Mr. Tycoon giving me Ember Drain, my guys. I think we just let this sit. Goodbye, Tycoon. Okay, we get the Collector. Whew, I was scared for a second there. I was like, hey, wait a second. Hey, wait a second. What are you doing? Buff upstairs. We get the Echo Transfer out. It's good news. I'm going to take the money because reasons. I'm going to absolutely Shadow Realm this boss because, or this big Pyrowings guy. It's annoying because we're so strong right now, and this is not going to hold for Patient, right? It just doesn't hold. So I'm very concerned. I basically draw 10 cards every turn at this point. Fire Grow, it doesn't matter because I have all the tools. Play the cards out. We get the Ancient Synergy. It's incredible. Play a Shelter. Sure, okay. It's tough, right? It's tough. I don't really know what else to say other than we're dealing with a bit of a struggle here. I'll play out the Tycoon just to get him shot. Maybe I can bait him with that guy? I don't know. There are some other answers, possibly. Like, this looks winning, right? This straight up does win the run. If I can actually connect the dots anyway. I can just straight up kill this man. I'm going to kill this guy and still be over the max echoes. And I'm going to play this just so I can get the Inspire trigger. Like, we're strong. We are very powerful here. And even still, I mean, even still, we are suffering at this point. I'm going to at least get one Force Contamination on the boss. I think that's pretty cool. We'll play one up here, and then I'm going to play the Echo Transfer, and we chill, I think. Yeah, we're clearing the floor. I mean, there's that, at least. Steel Enhancer, put damage into the boss. It's good. Draw more cards, please and thank you. Get rid of the Train Steward at long last. Consume this out at long last. All good. We draw 10. Yeah, we're drawing our entire deck every turn, essentially, which is, you know, pretty powerful, as it turns out. I'm going to go ahead and click the Force Contamination because it's extremely ridiculous here. That's 12 stacks of melee weakness. And then I get to casually Perfect Insanity him as well. And then Force Contamination again. I mean, if I can actually do this, this guy's going to take... Like, yeah, I could almost kill Patient. Can I rush Patient? Wow, that could be crazy. I don't think I need Engraft at this point. We actually draw fast enough. Let's skip it. Give me just an answer. Well, none of these are answers. Revenge of the Damned, Soul Cripple, Ambient Charge. Ambient Charge draws me faster. I'm going to skip this. I don't know, man. I'm not feeling it, really. What could be the answer? I need to cut cards, so, you know, cutting 2 Train Stewards seems good. Magic Shop, I'm actually a little saturated. Like, what else do I upgrade at this point? I think removing is going to be stronger. But what if I dupe something? Is there a dupe that makes this run cleaner? Maybe I dupe the Carver and create a secondary floor? I could do that, and I could stick the conscription notice thing in front. That might actually be enough. Dupe the Carver, buy turns that way. I'm going to do it, actually. That seems crazy to me, but I do think it'll work. Oof, okay, -2. Well, that -2 is not useful. Purge, honestly, I don't really need to remove anything. I could infuse the Train Stewards and just make Patient scarier. Emblem of the Exiles is a good pickup. I'm going to click that. If I dupe this Keeper and draw them both on turn 1, I have to take that Hell's Banners, I think, right? Because it could go very poorly for me, and I need to have them played out. I mean, we are going to dupe him. I've decided. That is how we're solving this. So, do I have to take Hell's Banners here? It does prevent the worst case, which is draw everything turn 1, pass away on turn 3. I might need to do that. I think I do it. It's shown to me. I'm going to take it. I'm going to buy a removal on a Train Steward, and I think that's the end of our... I think that's the end of our purchases here, right? I guess I'll take a -1. You may as well. -1 +10 on this Echo Break, sure. A +10. Make Sting do even more damage, I guess. I will save 2 hits to the Pyre. Why? I don't know. Maybe I'm too slow. I don't think I'm going to be dealing with being too slow. Let's go ahead and make Sting do more damage, I guess. All of these consume, so whatever. It's fine. I'm going to stay sub 150, though, because I think we crushed Divinity. It's just, how do I answer Patient? And I want to keep him as low as possible. All right, 140 out of 100, let's go. This is a train of thought, so I think we're doing an okay job. Patient is scary, and we haven't drawn the answers, or been shown the answers. And he showed up on top floor. I don't want to incant him, or inspire him, rather, so I'm going to play bottom floor, and this is going to be scary, and I'm going to just have to deal with that. Shattered Shell goes mid. There. It baits, right? It baits. It's good. We drop Shard Soul Carver. I draw. Okay. Now, he doesn't hit that hard, right? He's only hitting at 54, so go ahead and play the Root Seeds first. I'm just debating if I need to try to do Force Contamination Stupidity right now. I don't think I do. Now, I could incant him. I actually think I just let this be my Golden Vault trigger, right? Take the 15 to Golden Vault here and let it go. I think so. And then I Sting here, and we hope he goes, what, mid-floor maybe? Okay. Alright, we bought turns. This is good because now I play the Carver upstairs to bait him again. This is a separate bait. And with any luck, I can get the Train Steward to tank that, yeah? We're going to play the Pyrogrow here. And then I'm going to load up downstairs. I do not really think that this is a particularly important... What is it? Bounding Echoes? I could and probably should stop this enemy walking up. That Train Steward matters to me. Yeah, we'll pop him here. Will I? Yeah, I'll pop him. Okay, that is an incant I'll accept. He kills that guy. Where do you go? He has to go bottom now. Now, this is a scary floor. Straight up. This is a very good Bounding Echoes turn. I will take it. I'll take it off floor. Okay, we're doing this for the shelter plays. Alright, we want... I would like the 16 damage enemy to do this hit. Yes. So... we will force contamination the boss here. I do think it is still correct to take 3 health plus scaling to the floor here. So we'll do it. Yes. Now, shelter first. Okay. Now we echo transfer in the back. This matters. I then wish to perfect insanity patient. And I will force contamination him for 500 damage. Ouch. Top floor. Okay. My goal, I succeeded this goal, is to get my guy upstairs. I'll keep him alive. We're going to heal on bottom. Thank you, focused growth. Very cool. I need to... I guess I could have maybe killed that front dude, but it straight up does not matter. I just ancient synergy this floor, and that whole thing kind of crumbles here. Shoot in the front. Shoot in the front, and we push more damage through. I do think that I'm going to shelter here. I could stop this damage, right? I could. Let's do it, actually, right? Let's do it. Save that health, gain 5, thanks to the emblem of the Exiles. I'll take this 1 heal. Okay. Alright, top floor. Hey, genius tier gameplay. I then ping upstairs. This is super important because now he continues to bait. Honestly, beautiful. I don't think I could have asked for a better setup there. Just send it. We'll load this out. We're drawing 1,000,000 cards, and you can't stop me. And I'm inspire triggering. Yes, amazing. Thank you, top floor. He comes downstairs. Now the big scary turn. Again, we're back. It is still worth it. Yes, this is still worth it. Every inspire trigger is value. I do think we're going to drop patient another 666 here. Good. I do think we have enough health, and I think that the armor generation matters enough here that I'm going to play this like so. I'm going to heal upstairs because there's no reason not to. Just send this guy. He might survive a round. Okay, there's the 88 hit. He's got double hits upstairs. He's having a bad day. Yeah, my guy is going to pass away right now. Honestly, I'm okay with how that panned out. Let's go ahead and echo transfer in the back. This looks good, honestly, right? I mean, this looks like it's good. I just ancient synergy upstairs to push numbers through. We do lose him, of course. It's what, 45 by 3 right now? So yeah, he of course passes away. It's happening, and I don't think there's anything that could stop it. This saves some health at least. We'll do it. Oh yeah, give me that force contamination upstairs, actually. He's going to regret that the next time he comes downstairs, which is right now. Alright, we have the win, in fact. Very impressive. I usually recommend not messing with this kind of thing, but there is one thing I really want to do, and that is called Perfect Insanity, the boss. We can actually make this even stronger with force contamination. Cool, we actually one-shot the boss now, which is insane. Well done. Go team. Cool. Yeah, watch this damage coming in from Windleton. He goes wablammo for 2,249. All right, with Patient down, I feel like this is a slam dunk. I don't see how this falters under the weight of Divinity whatsoever. Patient in this particular run was much scarier. Now, I do have just a random keeper in here, but I'm going to be honest with you. That second keeper of Echoes saved this run. No joke. I think we play bottom floor. Yep. I'm gonna play bottom floor. Okay. We're gonna do it. We save a lot of health. This went from like 60 something to full 0 once you get it all set up. I am gonna kill this middleman as well. Saves 5 health. I'm okay with that. We save on the rest of this, it's all good? Sure. One guy walks on me, whatever. Okay. Alright, once we hit the focus growth, this cleans up in a big way. Code me a keeper. I could actually keep mid-floor kind of alive, you know, in this sort of weird, bizarre world way. Let's draw cards first, right? Yeah, okay. Draw cards first, and then we play this, and then I play the root seeds, and it's okay. Sure, we take some damage, but I have the healing to make this work, so... Is this a good enough Bounding Echoes? I'd like to connect with Perfect Insanity, so I don't think so. Okay. Go ahead and Ancient Synergy here first. I think that's probably pretty important. Seems good. Hey look, the floor looks much better now all of a sudden. Amazing how that happens. Now I do need to stop a lot of this damage coming in, so let's just push numbers through here. And to do our best... I'm going to go ahead and sting off floor. I am going to shelter here for 18 armor. It's a lot of damage from spikes. Is scary. Alright, we get the focused growth here. I do think this is our Bounding Echoes, yes. For sure. Connects with a whole bunch of stuff. I am also 100% going to... Perfect Insanity, the mini-boss in the back. Good. Great news. Let's go ahead and load this up to the best of our ability. Order, by the way, pain. I did a bad job on the order, but that's okay. We get through it. Mid-floor crumbles, but bottom floor stabilizes. All good. Excellent work. Go team. And now we just continue to load this out to the best of our ability. We don't have to do anything terribly fancy here. I just let this damage come through and I put the Force Contamination into the boss because I do want to push that 700 damage through. Even if an enemy lives, I'm not particularly worried about it, yeah? He got damaged. He got Spell Shield. You goon. Anyway, I'm going to kill 2 enemies with this Ancient Synergy. You can't stop me. Strong. Let's just go ahead and send it, yeah? Yeah. I'm essentially just playing purple cards here, and I'm okay with it. Sting does nothing. Alright, cool. Put another 900 and something into the boss, rather. Yeah, we're fine. We win here, for sure. This is 100% stabilized at this point. I don't need to do anything too shaky here. Yeah. We have it locked down. I can actually just Perfect Insanity the mini-boss, which is fun. Or I can just let him pass away. Huh. Well, he actually just dies. So, really, what am I worried about? The answer is hit the boss, and then we're going to Perfect Insanity the boss, and then I'm going to Force Contamination the boss, and the boss essentially loses on this turn. Cool, yeah, actually. That is actually what's happening here. We just straight up win. So, it looked a little shaky, but I do think playing bottom floor like this was the correct choice. So, yeah, we just win. Wabam! Got him! Alright, we get the Pre-Relentless. Divinity is no threat. Of course. As long as... See, I have enough tools that were good. I also think big shout out there to Focus Growth. That is a very important pinch hitter as far as keeping my floor alive. And the survivability of my Wurmkin units was pretty great. That middle floor did not matter one bit in the Divinity, and yet, let me tell you what the most important choice I made in this run was, which was how in the world do I not lose the patient Dupe random keeper of echoes at the 11th hour. Just putting that guy upstairs baited so many turns. I can't even begin to describe that. And the conscription notice bait as well. The pre-relentless turns were very scary until we stabilized and had a lot of hit points. But once we had a lot of hit points, it was clean. It was good. I'm very pleased with how that panned out. I think we did an excellent job. I also have to shout it out to Perfect Insanity. This actually was super playable and very good here. So I'm very pleased by how that turned out. That with the bounding echoes that ended up paying off. We had the focus growth. The random ancient synergy was also excellent. Big fan of this spell in general. -2, 10 in piercing, excellently playable. Root seeds popping off. Everything was essentially free by the end, so really good. And hilariously, I did even end up spending the one golden vault proc that I saved for the end game, which I did not expect, and yet was still very good. So Emblem of the Exile is another nice kind of scaling solution. It's really strong because it just straight up gives you health every turn. Just hammered chest plates eat your heart out, in my opinion. But overall, a very powerful run, constantly threatened by Patient and given no answers. So we invented our own answer. And I think that was super clutch. I actually think Patient is the most impressive and interesting part of this run. So anyway, that does bring us another win. Happy to have it. So, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.